CVM is showing a lot of weakness within a short-term bullish trend over the last 1 month or thereabout, almost 2 months, if you like. The underlying trend has been a bullish one, even with this decline of 28%, quite volatile. Yeah, yesterday, the 27th, it got a boost, a further boost of around 15.4%. And if you didn't know, the company has taken advantage of the strength that the stock has been showed before now, to raise some funding. Yeah, so the stock is currently trending after announcing a public offering of common stock, sparking active discussion within the trading community. The primary focus of the debate is on the implications of this offering, particularly how the proceeds will support ongoing clinical trial funding and the company's recently announced partnership in Saudi Arabia. According to the company, funds raised will be directed toward advancing the development of Multikine, the company's flagship immunotherapy treatment for head and neck cancer, as well as other general corporate purposes. Investor sentiment is divided. On one hand, some traders express concern about dilution and the potential for short term price pressure, a common outcome when new shares are issued. Others, however, remain optimistic, viewing the financing as a necessary step to push Multikine toward potential regulatory milestones. In particular, speculation is rising around possible approval by the Saudi Food and Drug Administration, which some believe could serve as a major catalyst for the company's future growth. The broader conversation also extends to the company's leadership and historical track record. Critics highlight delays past financing rounds and concerns about execution, while supporters argue that the company has persisted through long development cycles and may finally be approaching a breakthrough. This mix of caution and optimism is fueling volatility in discussion as traders weigh near-term risks against the potential for long-term value creation if Multikine proves successful. So, yeah, just as I mentioned yesterday, it was gained 15.4%. Probably there may have been some, it got some help, it got a pump. Yeah, and took it to this intraday high of $13.4. So indeed, that's an upper projection. So it has since it is from those highs that it lost 28.6%. Yeah, let's see now. It seems to be pivoting as things stand right now. So the extrapolation of its three-period moving average is saying that weakness is going to remain in place going all the way towards Tuesday, the 9th of September. No guarantee that that will be the case. Projections are currently saying 12.19. 12.19 is an upper projection, obviously. And yeah, just yesterday as well, they had, apart from the 12.19, they also had 11.59. And earlier on, it also had that 10.61. Yeah. And further projections we had, upper projections as of the 4th of August were 14.03, 16.70, 18.35. So price pressure momentum, what is it saying down here? Yeah, okay. I still stand right now, yeah, because it has lost 28%. The 10 period moving average on this 4 hour chart is severely bearish. However, it has robust derivatives indicating that maybe a bottom may have been found, or a bottom is in place, or maybe there was a potential for those derivatives to get eroded. So it's always a case of glass half full. Is it half full or half empty? So it may well be that further weakness may still play out. They hasn't. There's still further weakness to play out here. It could be that as well, or that the fact that the derivatives are robustly, strong. It may offer some support. However, the 21 period moving average also seems to be validating that. It just seems to be validating the half full, empty, half full, empty, half full, empty, half glass half full, half half full, empty. Yes, half full, half full, half empty, half full, half empty. Yes. Yeah. So given the fact that it is in a strong trend mode as well, 10x the average the basic trend mode is 0.25. So this is 10x that. So we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Those upper projections, 12, what is it called? 12.19, for instance, the probability of it printing that is there. The probability of it printing that is there. Let's see. Let's see whether these moving averages react when we move the cursor. If they do react, then we can say, yeah, they do react. They react. So here, given this price of 13.48, we can see this first value here is the 10 period moving average, and the one below is the 21 period moving average. The one next is 40 period moving average. The last is the 200 period moving average. So when we take this cursor here, we can see the first value, and indeed all of them, none of them are greater than 13.48, indicating that the probability of it retesting 13.48 is not very high, less than 50%. That can be retested, but it doesn't say that it will never be retested. It's just that statistically, it's just it doesn't have that probability. And at the same time, even a 0.01% probability still holds a lot of reality, still holds a lot of certainty in it. So we'll see how things go. Let's have a look at the daily chart. Okay, before now, the extrapolation was that high prices will continue to print, but we don't exactly know what will happen now, since it hasn't reacted to this 28% plunge. But we can still take the upper projections: 15.03, 18.18 to 18.16, 20.09. Let's see, yeah, even higher, even for the upper projections: 15.82, 19.79, 22.25. Yeah. Okay, so that's the short term bullish trend, began early July. Yeah. Okay, we can still try and we've done that already. We don't need to bother. We used fresh data to validate that probability. Okay, let's see now. We've seen upper projections. We don't need to see. I don't think there'll be anything radical on the minute charts. These ones, there might be. I don't think I don't think we need to see anything that radical anymore. We've seen enough of them. Okay, let's see what's currently playing out, how liquid this market is. Okay, this is the pre-market session. Nothing much might be going on there, but is this a deep buying opportunity? I'm just gonna base this based on what's going on here on the indicators. Yeah. Well, I really can't say if it's a deep buying opportunity, to be honest. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I know it's tempting to say that maybe, or it's tempting to jump in given this a 28% plunge, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 30.75 now. Yeah. Okay, so I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.